Hi, good evening. I'm Trina of Trina's Technobabble. I have a bit of a problem. So you can't really see him. I'm going to try to raise him up a little bit. This is Casper, my other cat. I have two. Most of the time you see Opie. That's uh, oh, that's the other cat. um, but for some reason I was sitting here and he decided to jump up on my lap tonight. And he's not a lap cat. So yeah, this is interesting, and he was actually, like, facing up closer. Come here. Turn around. Come on. No? Okay. I can't get him to turn around. Anyway, um, so hi. I don't know if I can get up now. Yeah, exactly. But he's not normally like this. This is unusual. Oh, here he goes. So this is Casper. He's a bit of a chunk. He's also big. Uh, he's also a bit big boned. So like he's got big paws and his head is big compared to Opie, who's down there. Um, so hi, welcome. I don't know how much work I'm going to get done because I got a cat on my lap and I'm literally stuck in this position. Yeah, apparently he's not normally like this, though, Stinkerton, which is the weird part. Moo. Yes, yes, he does look like a cow. See, this is what he was doing earlier. And then before I started the stream, he decided to turn around. But yeah, this is see, yeah, stop it. Now, when I got him, I went to adopt a one-eyed cat who I no longer have. Um, does the cat worker does he need recapping? No, 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 he's fine. Um, when I went to adopt another cat, um, they put them out to foster homes, and she and Casper here bonded. Hey, who did you get the five? Hey, Kapam. We'll talk about that in a sec. Talking about cats. So I went to go adopt her, and um, the person that I went to adopt them from, so they put them out to foster homes. And so just before I went, like a couple days before I went to pick her up, I got an email saying these two have bonded, but he's part feral, and he'll never be like an affectionate cat. But they bonded. Would you be interested in taking both for an extra $25? And I'm like, okay, why not? As you can see, yeah, he might be a wee bit affectionate. I've had him for about 8 years now or so. So yeah, and he is super jealous of Opie. Like, will kick her out of anywhere. Like if she's around, like she was on my lap, and then he literally came up and sat on her. Yeah, exactly, feral. But it's taken a while for us to get to this point. But yeah, all right. Let's actually talk about why we're here. So I actually dug out my A plus book when I took my A plus certification to look up floppy drives, which really hasn't been much of a help. Uh, and also, I found this book that was actually sitting on top of it, the Encyclopedia of DOS, because we're going to be doing some DOS stuff tonight. So, hey, David. All right, so let's say hi there. Now that he's finally got off, I can actually move around. Maybe I got cats. Like I don't know why they're here. Anyway, let's say hi to folks in the chat. I got Francois, hello. Thomas Armstrong, CDI, Garth Beagle, Carthor, One Bit Fever Dreams, Bob. I've literally blanked on your name. Jesse, I want to say, or I 880386SX. Stingerton, hey, you. Let me see. Who else do we have in the chat? We have Gut Bomb. Hey, Gut Bomb. We have a David Ladd. Hello, we have Dana. Hey, Dana. Do. Where did I get the 5 1/4 inch drive from? Dana, actually. It was in that beige case that I got from Dana. And we also have a Sleepy Malibu. Hey, Sleepy. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I think I said hi to 1 bit. If not, hi 1 bit. So Dana had messaged me up and said, I don't think the 5 1/4 floppy drive works. So I taken the drives all out of the case. When I got at the case, um, oh, what about the one I sent you? Did you send me one? I know you sent me the optical drive. Was it in the box with the optical drive for the 650? I'm sorry, I'm completely blanking, Gutbomb. And I also don't know where I might have put it. Da, 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 da. Work with a blue scuzzy. I don't think. Hey, Scarlet. I don't think the 5 1/4 will work with a blue scuzzy. Um, but yeah, no, it was earlier. I don't know. Now I feel bad. I don't remember where I might have put it. Great. Um, I might have to find it. I 3D printout one with latches for it too. Yeah, it does jog my memory, gut bomb. I just didn't remember where I put it. I'm so sorry. Um. Oh, by the way, speaking of gut bomb, how would you like to go on a date? I got 2 tickets, free tickets. So today I looked at the mail box that's at our front door, and there was a letter in there, and it had a guy's name on it, and David something, and I'm like, I don't know who you are. So I put it back, and then after I sold the laptop, or while I was selling the laptop, I re-looked at it and I went, wait, it says computers with pride. I'm like, what the heck is this? Um, so I brought it in and then got mansplained. There's fun for you. So the battery doesn't work on the laptop. That was the issue. So I had the guy come in, I booted it up, and then he then proceeded to mansplain to me how to right click and go to properties to show him the properties. Because apparently I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Wait, yes, I can swear on my own channel. I don't have to put anything into a swear cup. um, and then so he's like, yeah, you got to right click on this computer and and I'm like, yeah, I know. I've been doing this for 30 plus years. Now, that being said, I have completely forgot everything about floppy drives because I haven't done floppy drives in a long time. Um, and then he proceeds to tell me how to show him the drive size after I've already explained to him, yeah, I got this. Sorry, CDI and David Ladd. Sorry. So yeah, yeah. I haven't touched a floppy drive in years, and that's why I dug up my A+ certification book from when I studied it. Cause yeah, but it really doesn't go into like it just says connect them to the cable and boot up your computer. Cause by that point we're kind of at despite the fact that I did my A+ cert in 2005, and the book still says early on, I think like in chapter one, that floppy drives are part of computers. By 2005, they really weren't. Um, hey, Starbuck Tech, welcome. Yeah, I'm just double checking. Yeah. Yeah. I also grew up in a Navy town. I grew up in Halifax, Nova Scotia. So, yeah. You wonder why I swear like a sailor? Because I grew up around sailors. Um, Wow, my A plus was in the 90s. Yeah, I don't think they did much updating. I recently actually a couple of years, oh, couple, I say a couple now. God, 4-ish years ago, maybe 5. I did help somebody study for their A plus cert, which wow, it's changed because they covered in this one it was just all Windows, 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 Windows. Um, nice, Norfolk, yeah. Um, but in that, and so I downloaded the newest book and told them to go buy it, and I just downloaded it. Um, it covered like Mac OS, Linux, and Windows, which surprised the poop out of me. So I had, yeah, I had some. I also did some learning back then. Um, don't really remember much of it, but oh, by the way, Dana, if you're still here, when I looked at the 3.5-inch drive, this was in the drive. It's the IBM Advanced Diagnostics 720K disk. So I'm trying to get it. You can see it. There we go. Real computers have serial consoles. Yeah, there you go. Or punch cards. So we're gonna look at the BIOS and all this good stuff tonight. Dana, I will pack it. Um, I'll take it to work because Dana also is here in Ontario and is going to work the World of Retro Computing or Work event, which is on the 14th and 15th. Yeah, 14th and 15th of this month. So a week after VCF Midwest, which unfortunately work doesn't have T-shirts. So yeah, I figured this was apropos since this week, Friday, starting Friday, VCF Midwest 2024 will be officially kicking off. So this is the T-shirt that Eric's Edge picked up for me um, for from last year, and I finally got it with my box of laptops a few months ago. So, but hopefully the next Ryan of Everything Is Broken Garages will be picking me up one this year, and he's in Newfoundland. So yeah, but yeah, Dana is going to be going to work. He wants to see my ancient A plus certification book, and I will also pack the IBM disk for you. But the owner computer. Oh no. Oh, poop. Yeah, I leave for VCF. Yeah. 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 David Ladd's going to VCF. Scarlett, the four eyed Cuda. I don't know if you're going to VCF. I haven't seen you in the chat. I'm trying to see. Let me see. I-80 386 SX. Are you going to VCF Midwest? CDI, are you going to VCF Midwest? Some people I know in the chat are not, so I'm not asking those. Let me see. All right, so let's change camera, my doodles. By the way, I have 15 watching. Yay! Hey, hi everybody. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Do all that good stuff. So let's change cameras. And Casper's on the floor. I gotta step over my cat because despite being part feral, he now loves the living poop out of me. All right, so I'm gonna. So this is an Asus A7V400-MX board. There's no SATA ports. It has two IDE way back here. It has two IDE ports there. It also has a floppy or IDE, yeah, IDE ports. So there's your main drive and then optical drive. And then you have your floppy port, which that cable's plugged into. It also has an AGP slot and then 3 PCI slots. It has 2 gigs of RAM installed. It's an AMD something XP, we'll see in a sec, processor. It's not the fanciest board, but it works for what I want to do. If you look up here on my tower of power, on top of the power supply, I do have cardboard in between each of the drives just for anti-static purposes. Um, so we have the optical drive, which I've been using to test hard drives and stuff with, IDE, obviously hard drives. And then we have the questionable 5 1/4, and then we have the 3 1/2, which also came out of the same system, which works fine. So let's turn off this light. We're gonna move the camera so you can see the screen. I'm gonna bring it a bit closer so you can see what I'm talking about, and not just go, Trina, you're drinking again, which, there is that possibility. But, all right, so we straighten it up. All right. So turn on the power supply. I have booted this tonight prior to the stream. I did do a test that I can boot from. So I have, let me show you. I have this official, as you can tell, disk of DOS 6. It says 6.21, but it shows 6.20 when you do a ver. It also has F disk and format in it. So I'm going to put this in. Now, I also today bought more of those stinky CMOS batteries from the dollar store, and Gutbomb will understand why I'm calling them stinky, because this motherboard keeps complaining about that it can't hold settings. So yeah, this one has no ISA slots on it. I am supposed to be getting one with 2 ISA slots or 1 ISA slot from Ryan of Everything Is Broken Garage. So hey, Will. Da-da-da-da. Oh, somebody's calling me. Just hang tight for a sec. I'm gonna take this call. Sorry about that spam call. Okay, so let's boot up the computer or the motherboard, I guess. And we got a beep. So here's I'm trying to make sure you can see the whole screen. Let's maybe move it back just a bit. Da-da-da. Yeah, see, I keep getting this checksum. You can't see. I keep getting this checksum error. And I don't know why, because it has a brand new battery in it. Anyway. So let's talk about the BIOS. As you can see, there's only a legacy diskette A. There's no B option. It does give me the option, and I have tried to connect this um, using a single um, floppy drive cable. So it went simply from the floppy drive to the back of the 5 1/4. I did change it over to a 1.2 5 1/4 as the A drive. The issue is I can put discs in it. It spins for like a second or two, and then it stops, and the seek light never comes on. Like it never seems to seek the drive. Anyway, we're going to leave it at 1.4 for 3.5. I have gone into the other settings tonight to look. There's an advanced. There's IO device configuration, which is all dealing with the ports that you plug things into, and a PCI configuration and a chip configuration. I don't think there's anything there. Then look. AGP, blah, 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 CPU. Yeah, I'm not going to touch anything in there. So we'll go over to boot. Sorry, you can't see the top of the screen. Why? Let's hold on. Just bear with me, please. There we go. I can see the full screen ish. Move over a little bit more. There we go. So it's going to boot from the floppy. It's amazing. So we're going to just F10. I haven't made any changes, but yeah, why not? Let's save changes and reboot. My machine is too new for this. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was afraid of. But let's have some fun anyway. So it's starting MS-DOS. As you can roughly see, it's asking for the date and time. We're just going to press enter. And then if we do a VDR, which is already there, it's MS-DOS 6.20. So I don't know why they have 6.21 on the disk. They do. And if we do a DIR, it's a pretty bare bones install. It doesn't even have edit, which I think is really interesting. I always thought edit just came with DOS, but there's format. Oh, there's an idea. Anyway, there's also fdisk. Yeah. Ta-da! Now, I have tried this tonight. I will show you what happens. So if I type in B, sorry, let me move this over just a bit. So if I type in B colon, and I press enter, and it says insert a disk, and I tried inserting, I have MS-DOS 3.3. So I put it in, and I can hear it spin up for a second or so, and then I press enter, but it re-accesses the um, 3.5-inch drive. Because if I do a DIR again, right, it's the exact same stuff. And if I do a VER, boom, MS-DOS 6.22. Only allow one drive. No. You may have to hit any key for it to work. For not to work. Enter. Oh, that's why it's not working. Because so Starbucks Tech, got bomb. We figured it out. Starbucks Tech said I have to enter the enter key, not the enter key. You have to have the 2 point as your and forget a 3.5. Okay, so I've tried this and it doesn't work, but we're gonna do this. So let's shut this down. Ba-dum-ba-dum. We're gonna turn on the other light for a sec. The screen's gonna get washed out, but that's okay. We're gonna turn it off. Okay. Pop out the floppy. And I'm just gonna give it a sec because the board likes to stay energized for a bit. And the last thing I want to do is fry the board. It's a great board. Okay, so we are going to take the floppy off. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Sorry. Ta-da! Sorry for the shaky cam. All right, so I've disconnected the floppy drive completely. Whoops. Sorry, Casper. Didn't mean to step on your paw, bud. All right, so on this cable, there is at the top, there's your small 3.5-inch floppy drive connector, and then there's this connector, and then below that there's another. Oh, you can't see. Hold on, let me come down. So there's this one for the 5.25, and then this one for the additional if I want to add another 3.5, and that's it. That's all that's on the cable. Hi everyone. I'm back. Sorry. Had a power surge and yeah, lost everything or lost internet. And hey, said Mac. Oh, listen, let me show you something. Ugh. Hold on, I'm gonna change cameras. Can anybody hear me by the way? Thanks, Tinkerton. I'm gonna send you a cable. Oh, yeah, before you all start going, I need to buy cables. I had this. I think I'm well prepared for cables. I do have. Because I was looking at. Haha! So I have this. One end plugs into the board, the other end plugs into my floppy. That's all it is. There's nothing in between it. Damn, see talking. That will work. Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I really don't need to get more cables. I have a bin. Uh, yeah, but I don't think it's the twisty that's the issue. I think it's the motherboard. But anyway, oh wait, it won't work. Why? Why? It's literally motherboard. Oops, sorry. Motherboard end, floppy. You need the same cable, but with a twist in it. Oh, hold on. What's with this twist thing, by the way? Because it's keyed. So if I twist it, it's not going to work. Right? Don't get it twisted. You need to get. Don't get it twisted. Uh, it needs to have the twist. I'm trying. I got more stupid cables that I know what to do with. I also got this one that has a split in it. Is this what you mean? Like the drive numbers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, yes. Okay. I'll use this one then. See, I told you. Like, y'all think I don't have shit. I got shit. My cable work. Okay. Sweet. That split has the twist in it. Okay. All right. No. Okay. All right. So, oh, I hate when they don't have keyways. Okay. So, okay. So I'm gonna unplug this. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing because I walked away and I forgot to change my camera. Hi. I'm gonna change my camera. Sorry. Okay. Boom. Actually, the DOS disk that's in here is. I'm gonna back this up for a sec. MS DOS 3.3. Okay. So I'm gonna take this cable off. Actually, this also has this split in it as well, but it's up top for some reason. Anyway, we'll take this one out. The red goes on the right. Okay, red right. This one actually has a keyway. And the red is on the right. Okay. I know I have other floppy drives here. actually. Okay. So, question then, because it's been a dog's day since I've done this poop, I connected to the top one, correct? I'm trying to step over Casper. The twist has something to do with, oh, because there's the two of them. There's the one further down the cable, and then there's the one up by the twisty twist. Yes, I connected to the top one. Okay, perfect. Okay, now this is key, Wade. This is key. So there's a key. You can't see. There we go. That's better. So there's the key is here. Sorry. Anyway, key's there. Keyway on the board is there. So I can only plug it in one way, which is this way. Right? Right. Makes sense? Makes sense. Driveway gets the twist. Drivey get the non-twist. Okay. Top one after the twist. Okay. Twist, okay. Drivey would get the non-twist. Okay, which would be further down on the thing. Right. Which would be there's a non-twist. So okay. It's connected. Correct? You need to be twisted, sister. Because if I see if I twist it, doesn't. Oh, anyway, we'll try this. But the issue is all right. So it's plugged in. Is that right? Bad pun. Okay, it's fine. Thank you. This has been a hot minute since I've done this. Honestly, I don't think I've ever done it since I studied for my A plus. And weirdly enough, my A plus didn't feature actual physical. You know what would really be nice when they're doing your A plus? Physical. Actually do it. Okay. Try to straighten this up a little bit. Nothing around here is straight, including me. Okay. Power this bad boy on. I don't have a drive in it. I'm gonna fix that. Or I don't have a disk in the drive. Okay. Now, thankfully, due to the fact that this thing doesn't seem to like to hold charges, it's gonna tell me to get into the BIOS. It's amazing. We're gonna get into the BIOS. Hey, bada boom, bada bing. All right, we are going to change this drive A over to a 1.25 5.5 inch or 5.25. We're going to double check that the boot device is set to Floppy. Now, I also have the Ultimate Boot CD and the CD-ROM. So put it back the way it was. What do you mean? Put it back the way it was. What do you mean, Gupbum? Put it back. I wish people would join the stream so that I don't have to keep reading. I don't follow. Boot up floppy seek. Yes. So I should enable that. Gotcha. Oh, also, I actually played with bots. I would join you if I had the link. Hey, David, we are gonna fix that right now. Bear with me. David. Oh, look at that. You are at the. Yeah, let's have you join. There you go, David. I sent it to you on the Discords. Okay. Put it back the way it was like 10 minutes ago. Oh, okay. F10 and go balls out. All right. All right. So I've turned the boot up, floppy seek. I enabled that. I assume that's what you want me to do, CDI? I'm just waiting for David to join. So we're gonna sit here on the screen. Anytime, David. Get them. I'm trying to figure out what I did with that drive. Seriously, trying to figure out what the fuck did I do with that drive. Hmm. I might know where it is. All right. Y'all know it. All right. F10. Yes. The issue is I'm not. Oh, hey, we got a seek light on, and it went off. But we had activity for a second. Floppy disk fail. Okay. Um, it could be the disk. I don't know. Let me add Dave. David, I can't see you. All I see is a white screen. Oh, and David went away. Okay. Not a disk error. It's P1, pin 1 correct. Yeah. It's keyed, Scarlett, so it's the only way to plug it in. Floppy disk fail. Oh, that's a floppy disk. Oh, oh. All right. I mean, I can try disconnecting and reconnecting the read cable. At least we get some life out of it. I was told this didn't work, so if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. David,
Yes.
there we go. We can't see you though.
Hold on a moment.
Okay.
Here.
I'm just gonna try disconnecting and reconnecting cable just for funsies.
I had to mute the stream.
Oh, there's something I should do. Ha ha ha! I had a
What's
thought.
that?
So I got this stuff. Ta-dum, contact cleaner. So I'm going to spritz some on the end of the contact. You can't see what I'm doing, but just take my word for it. I'm tired of changing the spritz on both sides. And I'm also going to spritz it in the end of the cable. Perhaps not near the floppy drive or disk. Okay. Plug it in, disconnect it, plug it back in. Okay. Try this again, shall we? Let's put the
Yes.
back in. We're getting at least getting something in it. I'm gonna go in the stupid BIOS because even a new battery doesn't want to seem to hold a charge on this thing. I don't know what the hell's going on with that.
Could be a jumper just in the wrong spot.
Might be. All I know is it's annoying. Well, it's only annoying when I got to reboot the darn thing. Like hard reboot it. So you ready for VCF Midwest?
Oh, yes.
And you're going when again? Friday morning, if memory serves me correct.
Yep.
Yeah,
Got to pack up my grease weasel box.
that sounds kinky.
Wrong kind of grease weasel.
Okay, the cleaner. Yeah, yeah, I gotta take a look at that. All right, F10. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay, so we got it seeking. It's making some really sad noises. Yeah, floppy disk fail. Okay. So there's clearly I'm thinking something wrong with the drive, which is what I was told by Dana, who gave it to me. So, but at least I got it seeking, which is more than I had yesterday. And Casper's now in my chair.
Go lay somewhere else, Casper.
It's okay, because I'm going to leave the stream in your hands now that I got somebody else on the stream. And I'm going to go find the floppy disk. I think I might know where it is. That
Oh,
Gutbomb
really?
sent me. So I'm going to make everybody the same size. I'm actually going to turn off my camera. So,
Oh, sure.
David,
You're going to make me entertain him while I was eating.
yep, yeah. Yep. I'll wait till you're finished eating. It's hooked up in the correct orientation. Yeah.
All right. So, what is everybody needing to talk about now?
I don't know. I'll be back.
Okay, Trina.
Talk to Casper.
Homeland? It's the United States. Are you sure you want to talk about it? Where's Sloopy at? How come he's not here? Well, I'm from Omaha. Not much to say. It's in the Midwest. Usually lots of tornadoes. No Huskers? Really, Gut Bomb? No, tornado time's been all summer and spring and fall. We've actually had a tornado here in December once.
Look what I found. Look what I found.
Well, I would if I could see the camera.
Well, just give me a sec. All right, Gutbomb, are you still with me?
I'm surprised he's not in here too.
Yeah, he's been busy. So, is this the floppy drive we were talking about?
Ooh.
Oh,
I think I have one of those someplace.
with it also has a PC. I can't really see, but it's PC DOS 3.3 startup. Sweet. All right, so we are going to hook this one up. We're going to take down the other one. Move these around. Oh yeah. Oh well. Hi.
Hello again.
Hi. All right. So let's put.
Yeah, Got Bomb says that disc probably isn't working.
That's okay. We're gonna find out, aren't we? Let's
Why,
find out
yeah.
live. What other better way is there to find out? Live from New York. All right. It's plugged in to the cable. It's plugged into the power. Give the board some power. Maybe. There we go. Okay. And hi.
Hello again.
All right, we're gonna change cameras. We're gonna go back to the monitor. I'm gonna make myself bigamadoodles. Hey Ryan, we are testing a floppy drive now. So we tried this one, but it keeps coming up floppy drive failed. So Gutbomb had sent me one, which I found out of a miracle.
You know, I'm wondering, are you sure that was a 1.2? Could it have been a 360?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
Mm. Okay, well, we had some, we're getting some spinnies on it. And gut bomb, this is a 1.2, correct? Just because I got to go to the BIOS and set it. Because I got 1.2
He says
and I
yes.
got, sweet, okay. Let's change it over to a 1.2. We're gonna go back into the into this thing. Enable this. Okay, let's give this a shot. If this doesn't boot from the, I'm gonna try the MS-DOS 3.3 that I have. Oh, we got noises and it sounds positive-ish. Let's find out. Look at that.
Ooh. Well, there you go.
IBM Personal Computer DOS version 3.30. What's on the drive? Wow. All right. Wow. What does this all have? Let's do dir/p because it's kind of. All right, fine.
Or you could do a dir space /w if you want it in the more condensed form.
Ah, that's okay. Yeah, let's do that. Up arrow. No, up arrow doesn't work. Okay, we got to do the old-fashioned way. There we go. Command comes at the front, at the top anyway. That's this. The fdisk format. Yeah, cool. So the drive works and the floppy disk works. Way to go, Capone! Woohoo!
That's excellent.
So, do you want to see what I have for floppy disk? I don't know what
It
else to do
depends
now.
on which reference you're going for.
I have this bin. Oh, I can't though because if I take the if I take out the DOS disk,
No, you can still do dir because command com's loaded in memory.
is it okay? Let's see. What do I have? Anything interesting? Turbo C, maybe not. I want to see what this EROM loaders test tools. Have you ever heard of that?
Not me.
Oh, okay. I got DOS 3.30, disk 1 and 2. Okay, there's 2 disks in there. I got Auto Sketch, a gazillion Auto Sketch disks. Hercules, Quattro Pro. I'm never picking these out of work.
I think I got some WordStar discs around here somewhere.
Oh, those are falling off.
And I think some DBase 3 discs too.
Turbo Pascal. All right, so, all right, nothing interesting in that one. Maybe the interesting one somewhere else hiding. All right. Anyway, let's see what this EROM thing is. If it'll load. So if I do dir, it should just read from that disk.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. All right, what do we got? Read me, but I don't have a text editor.
Type space read.me. No. Type, as in you need to actually type.
Oh, sorry. So like that.
Yep.
This contains several subdirectories. Thanks. The downloaders for each EEPROM emulator product are stored in the subdirectories of the same name. We'll download it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's change directory. I am so used to another version of DOS, like you type in U and then tab, and it will autocomplete.
Yeah, that's actually under Windows CMD. I don't think they added that until
Nope, they had it for DOS.
later.
Am I in util? Yeah. All right, let's run it. Let's have fun and run hexbin dot exe. I'm so used to autocomplete. Oh, hex. Oh, sorry, it's not hexbin. It's hex2 bin. Let's see what the heck this does. What the harm? Converts Intel and Motorola hex files to binary. Uh-huh. Let's get out of there, shall we? Let's see what EE256 does. So change directory EE256. dir.
A lot of tools for dealing with some of the different types of storing EEPROM
Yeah,
data.
let's see what this does. BLD256. Printer port address and hex. Okay. Sure. What's the long distance 256? .exe. Oh, that took a bit. Oh, more printer stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Oh, I can't up. I can't up arrow. I'm gonna try /p. I want to just. It has a printer port on it, on the board. Why not? And hex. Let's see what it does. Huh? /p. Oh man. Oh. All right. I'm getting out of here.
Trina.
I'm just having fun playing around with this poop now. CD EE 512. Let's see what's in here. Oh, same idea. Okay. Yeah, a friend of mine, he used to run he still runs his business off of DOS, and like he had it so customized, including colors.
Oh, that was probably using the ANSI.sys.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, back when I was at the service center, there was a place in 2004 that was still using an MS-DOS 622 machine for their point of sale system.
All right, that's all the fun stuff that's on, but at least the disk works. Uh-huh. Now what do I do?
Change disks?
Yeah, to what though? Everything
What,
else.
don't you have something else?
Yeah, everything else is business software and it's boring. And it wants me to install it on a drive that is not connected to. All right, we're going to try dir on this one. So this is the MS-DOS 3.3 disk. Wow, now we're talking. Dir.
I was going to say rather have 6.22, but
Yeah, I know. I just want to see what's on the disk. That's all. Look at all that stuff. Disk copy, graphics mode, cert, check disk.
oh look, Joe's out there now.
Hey, Joe. I don't even have any really games. I don't think. Still no edit. Why isn't edit coming with any of these? That's what I used to test. Used to have a boot DRDOS 6.2 that had edit that came with it, which is what I used to test keyboards, PS2 keyboards. That's why I'm looking to see, but they don't. None of them have edit. Edlin.
Yeah, I prefer the newer edit versus the old one that's a pain in the rump to use.
All I care about was testing drives or keyboards. Wow, English. Me speak goodly. Well, that's it. I literally have nothing else to do with it. So, question is, what's wrong with the other drive? That kind of leads us back to a question though: is what is wrong with that other drive? It might need to be recapped. It's a Toshiba, and it has a long number after it. That's all I know about it. Okay.
Usually you shouldn't have to recap it unless it's bulging or it's from the time frame of the bad cap period.
Yeah, I don't know when it's from. Okay, but I have an issue. Casper is now in my chair.
Oh, is that your only issue?
Oh, hun. That's just the start. That's just the start of it. But Bud, you gotta get down. Come on. Casper, down. Casper, move your arse. He's just like a blob tonight. He's like, oh, I don't want to move. Okay, there you go. I don't know why you're being so sucky tonight. But I have no games. That's the problem on Floppy.
Well, that sucks. No.
I know.
I tell you. Too bad you didn't have an ISA network card. You could make up a floppy disk that had Microsoft networking for DOS.
I have that on my PC. Already got it. And I don't have an ISA slot.
Well,
so that's kind of...
Well, do you have any of the old RTL 8139 PCI cards?
Sure, let me just pull it on my arse at random. Yeah, I've learned that, Starbuck. Although it's funny because he normally just stays in the bedroom. So yeah,
Except not tonight.
This was the cable I was trying the other night or the other day, but it doesn't have apparently the twisted stuff. So that's why I wasn't seeing.
Yeah, you gotta love the PC standard cable,
right? But yeah, okay. So I don't remember a bunch about the drive. I do know at least it's 35. What do you mean by 35, Dana? 35 years old, weighs 35 pounds.
35 tracks.
Yeah. 35 bytes.
I know the early floppy drives that Tandy sold, the early ones were only 35 track.
Oh. Live stream of pulling something. Yeah.
Wow, you've had this stream going for an hour and 3 minutes?
Yeah, I know. Well, like the first 15 minutes was me talking about how Casper's on my lap. What do I do? So Joe, you can let yourself in.
Pook!
There you go. Hi.
Hi, look at my crappy internet, or my crappy connection, because I'm uploading things right now.
Well, that's okay.
Good.
My power went out, which reminds me, I got 2 universal power supplies. I really need to test them.
They might need new batteries.
Well, no, I don't have anything connected to them. They're
Oh.
literally just sitting here. So that's why I'm like, I
Trina.
gotta test them to see if they work. Because if one of them does, it's going on my network.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Yeb. Y-E-B. Yeb.
Oh, yeah, let's all, hold on. Joe, look at the camera for a sec when you're, let's make you big. Look, it's 12-year-old Joe.
See, the masks, they fit around your face better when you shave. Yes.
It's at least 35 years old, Dana says. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even going to bother shaving until tomorrow night, so that way I can be ready for Friday morning. And then I can pester Joe in person Friday afternoon.
No.
I mean, how can you say no to that baby face? It's so cute. You
Thank
just
you.
want to go and pinch it.
Here, I will
So,
pause
yeah,
my back.
I
Will it make me look better?
don't know what else I'm going to stream because, yeah. So we know that we found out that it's not the cable issue. We did test it with another floppy drive, which thankfully I was reminded I had from Gut Bomb.
You mean that guy?
I mean that guy, yeah.
Well, there's Gut Bomb. There are some tests that you could do. It's easier to do if you had a grease weasel. There could be, like a couple of the floppy drives I had, you could have a bad head.
Confirmed.
Joe, we're not talking about you here.
Oh,
But what
everything isn't about me? What are you talking about?
I would need 2 floppy drives, so I assume one to boot from and one to test the drive.
No,
you swap the discs. So you boot from a drive.
Yeah.
Then you pop that disc out. Then you pop in another disc that has the test application on it. And then when it's time to test an actual disc, it says eject that disc, you put in a disc, and it searches, or it checks a disc. It does all this in memory, so the disc doesn't need to be in while you're doing it.
Right. But if the drive isn't working, how am I supposed to even start that process?
Well, you need a different motherboard for one that can support 2 drives.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was getting at, was I need one that supports 2
I
drives.
thought you meant testing the one that you are currently booting from.
No. Yeah.
We know it boots, but it could still have some issues, so it'd be worth testing too.
Yeah.
Trina, do I have to make you a grease weasel and send it to you?
Yes. You ask, I'll throw it out
I
there.
see Super Mario World. I mean, Super Mario 3,
It's
not
Super
World.
Mario 3, yeah. I was gonna say, that's 3.
And I hear it.
I remember those days.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I received this in the mail today that I was invited to this. So I select one of the 2 places. One's a steakhouse. The other one's called The One Restaurant. Guess which one I'm thinking of picking? The steakhouse.
The one that's full of cat hair.
Wait a minute. Joe is playing video games instead of watching someone else play video games.
That's because these aren't 3D video games. Oops, didn't get enough speed.
Everyone should have a grease weasel.
I have a grease weasel. I have 2 of them.
F.
I have one for 3.5 and one for 5 1/4.
Yeah, and thanks to Joe, I acquired some of the blue pills. So I'll see if I can get the firmware loaded on a few of them and get the daughter boards set up.
Joe approves.
And by the way, no packing products today. No, because he's leaving in the morning for VCF Midwest.
Oh my gosh, zoom in, you stupid son of a...
Hey, I see a 5 1/4 inch floppy drive on your desk, but now I don't.
What are you talking about? Me?
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
You got some geometry issues there, Joe.
Yeah, the TV sat and ran 24/7, 365 for 20 years in black and white mode as a security monitor. Surprisingly, it has no screen burn.
Well, that's pretty good then.
So Joe, when do you return from Midwest?
I return from Midwest on Monday. I
On
come
Monday.
back on Monday.
So Francois, go ahead, give Joe some work. Francois said,
Yeah.
come on, give Joe some work. But he leaves in the morning and doesn't come back till Monday. So there's no
Give
work
me some work.
for like the next 5 days. So order away. You're just not going to get anything.
Yes.
I got some
Stuff
work.
will not ship until next Monday. You have to be kidding me.
Gut bomb, what
Yeah.
is all those?
Those are Pico Gusses.
Nice.
Yes. Look at that.
I have
Very
four of these grocery bags just chock full of them.
Jeez.
Did you check them all?
Yep.
You've been a busy beaver. So
Emphasis on beaver.
is Joe coming to pick them up tomorrow?
No.
No, that's the wrong direction for one.
Oh, okay. Oh.
They don't
But-
have any brackets either.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the brackets to arrive, and then I
Oh.
will attach all the brackets, or I will make my children attach all the brackets, and then I will.
Child labor.
and then
I
will send them
remember.
on.
I remember this whole. I'm going to make my children attach the brackets, and how well that went last time.
Well, Bo left. He went to college, so I couldn't get him to do it. But
Okay.
he doesn't have that excuse this year because he freaking quit college.
Fair enough. It's awful dark in your room, or is it me?
You're awful dark in my room, Trina.
I'm not
Trina
going there.
jokes.
I'm not going there. No, no.
Oh, it just seems darker than normal. Oh, there we go. That was weird. You moved, and it became the normal brightness. It must
I
be the
love this
white on your.
game.
It must be calibrating for the white on your shirt or something.
Probably. It's an OS2 shirt.
I see that. I'm wearing my VCF Midwest. You can't see. My VCF Midwest 2023 shirt.
I got this shirt on AliExpress.
I got the
And
shirt.
then
I got the shirt with a box of laptops.
And then Javier
Nice.
made his own OS2 shirt, so I bought that too. And
Nice.
Javier's is almost exactly the same as this, except it doesn't have the slogan on it. Now's your chance to run the world.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to call it a stream at this point because
I just joined.
I only came to
Test
ask
something
why you
else.
put my finger in that dirty slot.
Run them test.
Wow.
yeah. All right. Why not? Let's test the 2 gigs of memory that's on the
Yes,
board.
do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say what processor was in this. So let's go back into the. I got to go back into the BIOS anyway because it gets fucked up every
well-
time.
Also, did you ever check the jumpers?
Oh yeah. I'll do that later. I mean, it's once it's booted, then it's fine. Like like the settings stay. Oh yeah, hi. You can't see what I'm doing. And my tickets are all. Everything's fucking falling down. Right, it's my goddamn stream. I can swear if I want to. Settings.
I tell you,
Settings,
some
camera.
people.
I know, right? All right, there we go.
And thank you for joining the nation on Saturday.
Hey, no problem. That was fun. You're gonna have to have us back on after this work event. All right, so I'm gonna disable the diskette drive because I don't care. Boot options changes over to CD-ROM. I don't know what the hell. Does anyone know what MO-LS120 is?
Magneto
Yeah, it's the
Opticals
super
and
disc.
LS120.
Oh, never booted from one. So, all right, let's
I
change it
love
over to
those drives.
CD-ROM and F10. And yeah,
I was sad when my LS240 died.
You're the only person I've ever met that used one.
Greetings.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
Ryan.
Hello,
I
Ryan.
went. I logged into the Discord chat because Ryan was just sitting in there by himself, and I said, "For the love of God, just join the stream." So he's here now.
All right, there you go. Mem test.
Ryan, show
Indeed.
us something cool on that pet.
Oh,
Run
by the
mem
way,
test on that pet.
it is an AMD Athlon XP 2500 plus.
It's Rudy in the chat.
Hi,
Hey,
Rudy.
I don't know if I didn't. He said hi again. I must have not seen you. So, hi, Rudy.
Are you listening to the music?
Yes.
I am.
All right, I can make everybody the same size. But...
This takes me right back. I'm 4 again.
Let's see if me putting on my
4?
jacket makes my camera.
I know, right? How freaking young is he?
Yeah, I was
Yeah, I
going to
think
say,
I was-
I was in my high teens when I
I
was.
was 12 or 13 when this game came out. It was a
Yeah,
big
I'm
deal.
around the same.
My
Yeah.
parents bought an NES the year before I was born. So they bought it in 1985, and I was born in 86.
I regret inviting you to the stream.
I feel old now.
There, we can just remove them.
Hey, I'm 52.
I have some things that I want to give away.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
I like things.
Does anybody need Claris Works?
A manual for Claris Works.
Oh no, it's like it's not even a manual. It's like a For Dummies book. It's awesome. I also have the Apple File Share update still in package. I've got
I
2
was
of
gonna
those.
say, what is the hologram on the box? But it was, or on the book, but it was the reflection. Of the
Yeah, and then I also have the
plastic.
Neat.
Power G4 setup guide, still unopened.
Yes, the person setting it up didn't need the guide.
No. What else?
Stinkerton, I also asked for an NES for Christmas, so we're both
Well,
old.
I'll get you one. Trina.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
I also have this zip bezel.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, so
Is that going to VCF Midwest with you?
it is. I'm gonna hide it in the free pile.
oh, great! I'm going to have to look for it then.
And then I just gave this to Steve. Retrospect.
What is retrospect?
It's the best backup software for any storage device.
It is still made, and it's still really good.
Never heard of it.
Now, see, Garth has like terrible memories of this. He was like, "Please don't show that to me ever again."
I don't know. I always liked Semantic Ghost myself back then.
Rudy, how old are you?
F.
Rudy was fixing Commodore 64s for Moses.
I
Yeah,
think
Rudy's
so,
your grandpa.
Because Rudy said, I won an NES as a door prize at a bar.
Oh, wow.
Bar.
And then I picked this up. I had a bunch of these drop in my lap
Oh.
this
Oh,
week.
nice. Any of them scuzzy?
All of them are scuzzy.
Oh, yes. Oh,
And
Are you
hi-
sure that's SCSI and not parallel? Oh, I can see the logo. It's SCSI.
yep.
And it has IDs. IDs nuts.
So I got nuts. I got 4 of these.
And by the way, hi to Mike's Future Retro.
Yeah, I've got a whole pile of Zip 100 discs. And
Joe,
a
can
few
you
Zip
turn it down
250s
just a
too.
touch, please?
My Ultimate Windows XP machine that I built has a 250 internal zip disk drive.
Yeah, the Zip 250 I have is what I managed to back up my MM1 before the internal hard drive died.
I also got a box of 486 motherboards, and the previous owner had learned that, or knew that the built-in battery was leaking, so he had purchased new solder-on lithium-ion batteries from and it was like 1994. So I have a bag of like unused they're these guys, but they have they're solderable. Same brand. But they have leads coming off either side to be soldered to a board. I'm like, wow, I'm not going to use those.
Ryan, where's that battery bond?
Oh, that's at work.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. The only thing that saved that was the fact that the previous owner had put it's a lay flat Mac that was put on its side, and so when the battery bomb exploded and leaked, it only destroyed the case and the CPU cooler and one stick of RAM. So.
That's actually lucky.
Yeah.
So, Mike, was this recent? Mike said that he was looking at some wedding pictures of an old friend at his daughter's wedding, and I'm like, he's old. Do we all look this old? Hope not.
Yes, everybody looks that old. So my cat survived today, so that's good.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, that's right. You were having issues with your kitty.
Yep. So the vet was very happy with his progress. So
good.
He didn't have to have a long sleep. So fingers crossed he will make a full recovery.
Hey, Ian.
I just realized my display for my Coco is visible back there.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Hey.
Oh, Gut Bomb, I was looking for your VIC-20, and I stumbled upon it, and I was like, oh, it's right here. And I picked it up, and then I looked over, and there was another one. I was like, oh, where did that VIC-20 come from? And then I went to work today, and there was another VIC-20. And then I was just cleaning out my storage closet, and I found one in a box. So somehow I had 4 VIC-20s, had no idea I had that many of them. I just assumed I had 2, and that I was seeing the same 2 over and over again.
So does the one that you're sending me work?
I have no idea. Because I know one of them works, but now that I have 4, I don't know which one it is.
There's a quick way you could figure that out.
There is, but that requires digging out cords, which I also don't know where they are. Also possibly killing it in the process if the power supply is faulty.
That's more of a Commodore 64 deal.
Is it?
Or the later VIC that uses the similar power supply as the
right.
64.
So the VIC you're getting, I think, is the 2-prong, what is it, like 9 volt and negative something volt, or 12 volt, 9 volt, or something like that. 2-prong unit. That's the one you're getting.
Well, if it's just the 2-prong, that's 9 volts AC.
Yeah. Is it just 9 volts, or is it 2 voltages?
No, if it's the 2-prong, it's AC.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's the same one I got.
That's the one everybody, like back in the day, people were just plugging 110 directly into it because it was the same type of connector as like you would have on a stereo.
Hey, guess
or
what?
on
I did that when I was a little kid.
Did you?
I blew the fuse, but nothing else. It was fine. That's what the fuse is in there for.
That's what it's there for. But it still had to mean you still had to take it apart and replace the fuse.
Yeah. Well, my dad had to do that because I didn't know how to do that back then.
Right.
Gut Bomb, this is going to take like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're hanging out.
That's fine. Yeah, we're chilling.
Okay, all right.
We're illing.
What was that?
Turned on my PVM.
That was a
So it was
very...
Oh, I was looking at
degauss.
Joe going, what happened to his TV? But it was you.
El Gato.
Oh, what's going on Blue Sky tonight? I keep getting messages.
And I picked up a pile of Canadian food to bring with me.
Oh, you're going to VCF too?
Yes. Are you going?
Oh, yes.
Excellent. All the cool kids are.
Just to creep everybody out, but, you know, he's going.
Hey, look, I got to
There's
see.
3 of us are going. Here.
Ken from Canadian Retro Things. Jason, otherwise known as Coco Man.
Yeah.
AJ from the Forgotten Machines is going to be there. I don't know if Kevin Autumn's going to be there or not this year. I haven't talked to him.
But the most important person that's going, besides myself, is Dan, the Canadian computer collector.
Oh, is Dan going?
Dan is going, yes.
Nice. So how many Canucks will be all there?
Well, we got together, and there's going to be a pile of us, and we're calling this 1812 2.0.
Lol.
So we're aiming not to burn the White House down this time, but to have one hell of a good time.
You realize we have nuclear weapons, right?
And we're going to be sorry about it the entire time.
You realize that Canada isn't that far from the States, so you'll be nuking yourselves as well.
Yeah, but that's okay. You got to nuke something.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Joe, are you currently streaming on your OnlyFans for your foot hour?
Only feet.
Only.
Well, there's actually apparently somebody told me a gross mail one time. I don't know if it's somebody from this community or somewhere else, but there's actually not like OnlyFans, but for feet.
Yeah.
I need
Well,
new controllers.
there's a-
These things,
Are you
There's only-
thinking of Wiki
they don't
Feet?
press the buttons.
No, not Wiki. It's I don't know what it's called, but it wasn't Wiki Feet.
So Stinkerton has a question. Is a collection of Canadians called a syrup?
No.
I'm liking
It's
that
called a
though.
Canuck.
Yeah, it's
Just wow. Just wow.
called a hoser.
Oh, so really funny story today. I went over to the dollar store because I had to get this.
That is
Yeah.
funny. Yeah.
And I'm standing in line, and there's a guy behind me, and
Oh yeah, you told
not
me
really
sorry.
paying any attention to him. And then this other guy comes up, and he's like, "Hey, it's the Newfie." And as soon as the other guy, like the guy that was standing behind me, opens his mouth, I'm like, "Yeah, you are a Newfie."
All right. In fairness, that's our word. You're not allowed to use it. Just
Well, guess what? Tough shit.
It's another one of those N words you're just not allowed to say.
correct. It's okay if we call each other it. You're not allowed to use it.
Well,
Oh, God.
tell that to the guy who ran up and said, "Oh, it's the Newfie."
Yeah, exactly. And how many people say the other N word that aren't supposed to say it? Lots.
But yeah, it was too funny. As soon as he opened his mouth, I'm like, "You are totally from the Rock."
I like Rudy's comment. Ryan, just talking metric to mess up the Americans. Yeah.
Talking metric.
How
And
many?
what's wrong with metric?
How many maple mooses is that? I'm confused.
Maple mooses.
The syrup moose.
Okay, so Ryan, one thing you have to do though,
Uh-huh.
seriously for me, obviously not to the people that we know, but to other people.
Oh boy.
Tell them that we have a metric calendar up here and see how many people you can get believe. You should
Yeah.
do talking to
Talking
Americans.
Yeah, like Rick
Yes.
Yeah.
You totally
So
should
we-
be talking
You
to
realize
Americans.
how edited those videos really are, though, right? They talk to hundreds of people.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I realize
Three or
that.
four
But
stupid people.
the best part is when they talk to somebody who's important, like the governor of Arkansas.
Yeah.
That was real. I mean, nobody was surprised, but
But yeah, I want to. Yeah, you should totally do talking to Americans.
we finally got indoor plumbing in the parliamentary igloo.
Uh-huh.
Now the members of parliament don't have to leave halfway through a parliament sitting to freeze themselves outside in the communal parliamentary outhouse.
But yeah, you totally have to do a Rick Mercer talking to Americans segment.
Yeah. Good old Rick, God love him.
What is he doing, by the way? I haven't seen anything from Rick Mercer in a dog's age.
Just being, out there, gay, and enjoying his life. He's doing a lot of production these days.
He's gay?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
didn't
I
know
do that.
Seriously, I had no idea Rick Mercer was gay.
Yeah, very open. Very much on the, forefront of, equal rights and that kind of stuff, too.
There you go. So, Ryan.
Yeah.
Seriously, Thomas just came up with something. And Thomas is
Uh-oh.
Canadian as well.
We warm snow
We
for
warm
once.
snow for water.
Well, it's funny you should mention that. We actually had a piece of equipment here that we used to melt snow when it became too much of a hazard. But it was cost so much money in propane that we almost bankrupted one of the small towns that was using it. They didn't realize it's called some sort of, I think it's called an ice dragon, but it's this gigantic stainless steel tank that you load snow into, and then there's literally a propane burner underneath that just heats the snow up and turns it into water. But they didn't realize the volume at which it uses propane is absolutely massive. And yeah, they used it for like one season. Like, we can't use this anymore. This is like going to bankrupt. I think they used like one of their entire budgets in a month.
Rudy said, if you drop the months that have 29 and
9.
31 days, you have
You
the
have a
metric
metric calendar.
calendar.
It's true. It's true.
February.
But the problem there is that because you do that, it moves July 4th for the Americans to July 5th. So it shags up all of their decorations, which is why they don't move to the metric calendar.
That's perfect.
It also rounds the number of states up. So they'll have, 52, 51, 50? How many states are there?
50.
Is it 50 or 49?
Yeah.
I don't recognize Missouri, and I'll be cold and dead in the ground before I do.
Isn't
Sorry.
it 50? How many states do you guys have?
50.
It's
They don't know.
50.
They're
72.
I wasn't going to say anything. I
9.
was letting you guys argue amongst yourself about how many.
476.
I don't know.
What was the episode? Was the episode Simpsons?
I think it's ironic that they were
Yeah,
talking about how
yeah,
stupid
yeah.
Americans were and weren't.
How many provinces are there, and how many territories?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not the one who claimed Canadians are dumb about America.
I'm American dumb about Canadians,
There are 10 provinces and 3 territories.
and I lived on the Canadian border, and I didn't even know that.
Possibly four territories if Newfoundland's government continues the way it is. But
Days a month to be Canada has 17 days a month to be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
Well, actually, if you take our penal systems 2.5 times for time served, winter here is really only like a week long.
Oof. I don't like winter.
You would
Yeah, and it's
die
going to be
up
coming
there.
up soon too.
Hey,
It is.
I'm from Maine, so I've been to those horrible
Oh,
minus
Maine.
30-degree temperatures and 6 feet of snow. I'm from the north,
Poor
not like
fellow.
southern Maine.
I feel so
Move
bad.
to the Midwest. We get
But
all
hey-
the changing weather.
But hey, don't
Yeah,
worry.
I'm in Florida now, so we get the hurricanes.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
Pretty
yes.
soon, you guys will be getting it down in Florida. So
Yeah, it's true.
Climate change. Then I'll move back to Maine where it's nice and hot and sunny.
Hey, I'm waiting for Yellowstone to go.
Yeah, super volcano.
No
like
thanks.
In 2012.
I'll pass.
Why? You don't want to see all the pretty smoke?
Pretty smoke.
I like to live.
Yeah, I was going to say if it goes, I'm pretty much done for here.
Whereabouts are you?
Nebraska.
Oh yeah, you're shagged.
how did you get to World 8 already? Oh, you used the flutes, didn't you?
Yep. And then I died.
Yep.
I used
Yeah.
both of them.
Dana, yeah, it was a Simpsons episode. Yeah, it was Grandpa Simpson had like a flag with 48 stars, and he's like, "I'll be damn cold in the ground before I recognize Missouri."
You're not
I've
getting
heard the
that.
same thing said, but about Alabama. So
I mean, what is the new besides Hawaii? What is the newest state?
Alaska.
Hawaii is the newest state. Alaska was first.
Hawaii is the newest.
Yes.
Yes.
By a
Okay.
couple of months.
But your
And-
question was besides Hawaii,
Hawaii,
what was the newest?
newest? So it'd be Alaska,
Yes.
and then after that, what is one of the prairie states?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I suck at history, so I'm not saying anything.
If only we had access to all the information in the world.
I know, right?
Yes, but you can't
I-
trust AI.
yeah,
You have to
fingertip.
make sure to shut off AI.
Oh. So speaking of that, I had a guy call me yesterday, and he said, "Hi,
Oh,
is this a computer shop?" And I'm like, "Yes, it is." And he's like, "Great, I have these Boss or something headsets. I need them crazy glued back together." And I'm like, "I'm sorry,
Uh-huh.
we don't do that." Well, Google told me that you do. I said, "Well, it's not on our." He's like, "You might want to fix Google," and I'm like,
Mhm.
"Well, to be fair, it's
To
not
be
on our company
fair.
website." So I said, "I don't know where Google's pulling it from, but it's wrong."
Also, if you need them glued back together, just do it yourself. Idiot.
Yeah, I've had 3 of the Razer headsets, and they blow. They break easily.
And I'm like, seriously, if all you want me to do is crazy glue it back together, I'm pretty sure you can.
I
do
spent
it
a lot of money this evening. Getting ready. I bought a new book bag for the trip. I bought a bunch of food and $100 worth of beer. So everybody's getting American beer. or Canadian beer, sorry.
gonna
But I
say-
also spent a fortune on some very expensive new headphones for the
Oh,
flight.
nice.
Now I don't want to flash my money around, but yeah, I bought these.
Ooh, on brand.
What is
I
like
figured
$10?
they were $19.99, but they actually surprisingly have some heft to them. Like they don't
How do they
sound terrible.
sound though?
They don't sound terrible for $20. And if I lose them, I won't be upset.
You know, I
that
should
is
have
a
you
good
bring
one.
some
Yep.
of the Twix candies from up
Oh,
there.
Oh, see, I didn't
Because
bring
all those
Twix.
different colors. I mean, flavors.
Oh
Um,
yes,
Are you taking any ketchup chips?
I got ketchup chips, all dressed chips. I've got Canadian beer. I've got coffee crisp,
Ooh.
Kit Kat because the Kit Kat's apparently different up here.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yes.
I've the Smarties,
Yeah,
which
it's
are
better
not
chocolate.
Smarties, which is not what you're thinking of Smarties, which are our Rockets. Smarties are like M&Ms here,
But better.
Yeah.
I like M&Ms more than I like Smarties. But
Oh, yeah, you died.
and what else? Am
The
I bringing?
Smarties are much higher
I want
quality
the ketchup
chocolate as
chips.
well.
Yes, and then I also brought some regional candy from a company here that's been around since 1850.
What you doing, Bob?
I want to say.
Oh, is
no.
that the one that you sent me in one of the
Yeah.
care packets? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Purity brand. So
Yeah,
the best
they're
part
really
are the
good.
names of the can. I got to show you one of the packages. Hold on. Newfoundland is nuts. We are crazy.
Okay, you have dildo. There's a place in Newfoundland called Dildo. That's all I'm saying.
It's my favorite place
I
in the
don't.
world.
He didn't
Trina.
actually hear you say that. So,
So Trina, the next time I send you a package, you're getting one of these. It's
Hold
a
on.
bag of hard candy. Right?
Yep.
They have many different flavors in here, but the name is the best.
purity.
Wow.
I love it. I love it.
Trina wants her climax, huh?
Where's my candies? What?
And not only do I
Climax.
want my climax, I want a good mixture of it.
Yeah. And then
Oh,
what else do we
goodness
get?
gracious.
We also
My
have the assorted kisses, which is what I sent you last time.
Yeah.
I think.
Those
So,
are good.
Oh, you gave her kisses.
they're like saltwater taffy kind of.
Yeah, they were really good.
Uh,
What you doing, Bob? You a good boy? I'm kidding.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way,
Javier's iPads. There's about 15 pounds of iPad right there.
how many iPads are in there?
There's like 6 or 8. I can't.
Yeah.
Hey,
I could-
Ryan,
I
did
could-
you find the Vista discs?
I did not. I'm gonna have one more look before I
I
give
bet
up,
the
though.
Vista discs are very close to one of the VIC 20s.
Probably.
Why would you want Vista anyway?
And then I also have the variety pack of cookies from Purity.
Oh, yeah,
Biscuits.
Yeah. And then I have one of the famous Newfoundland cookies,
Jim Jam.
the Jam Jam.
No, Jam Jam. Oh, cookies.
I'm
So
building up a collection of Microsoft operating systems that are sealed, and I have a bunch, but I don't have Vista yet. That's why.
Oh,
I'm surprised
mine's-
Trina
mine's
hasn't had
not
one of those
sealed.
yet.
What's that?
Copy of Vista sealed.
Listen, nobody bought it in the first place. So.
I used it for like a month, and I said, "Nope, I'm."
Why would I get Vista sealed?
I downgraded to XP and then moved to 7 as soon as it was available.
I'm
All
talking
right,
about
so
all
Ryan,
the random
Yeah.
boxes that you get.
if on the free pile at VCF there is a sealed copy of Vista, I will take that.
Oh,
But that's the only way I'll take it.
well, Gutbaum wants it first, so he gets it.
Okay.
Also, I'll say the headphones, USB-C. I appreciate that.
Wow.
It's
So are
usually
they-
cheap.
are
Better
they-
than the iPhone.
Are they Bluetooth? Sorry.
Yeah, they're Bluetooth, wireless Bluetooth. They
Nice.
open like a pair of AirPods and you pop them out.
And they'll work until the trip is over and die.
Yeah, and for $20, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But they have a replacement warranty for a year. If they any problems, they'll just give you a new set.
Okay.
And what else do they? They have
I get
22
hit by
hours
a
of
hammer.
run time.
Hit it with a hammer. Hit it with a hammer.
All
Yeah,
right.
the headset
Francois,
I'm using
I
is.
understand if you need to go.
Hit it with a hammer. Hit it with a hammer. Hit it with a hammer. And hit it with a hammer.
What you talking?
Joe, turn that
Francois,
volume
I
down.
understand if you need to go do the sleepy sleep thing because it's like
2 a.m. or some crap.
3 a.m. or something like that. Yeah. It's a
Almost
stupid time
here.
over there.
Joe, what game
bedtime.
did you move on to?
This is like an Earthbound clone for the NES.
Oh, yeah, Mother.
Yeah, but it's like been translated, so they just recalled it Earthbound.
It's 3 a.m.
Mhm.
where Francois is.
Yeah, it's bedtime AM.
The space between.
But what you
Like
have
the
to understand
Gradius.
is Francois is a vampire. I never, ever see him posting in any of the discords until it's after dark in France. That's all I'm saying.
He's busy the rest of the time, sleeping.
Yeah, but that's what vampires do. They sleep in the daytime.
Mhm, that's
Yeah,
right.
in the coffin.
What up, hanging
And some of
upside
those
down?
coffins are nice and comfy.
I was waiting for rain to stop. Oh, does rain hurt vampires, Francois?
Only if the cloud's been blessed by a priest.
If it's raining holy water.
Yeah, right. I guess so.
Just well.
I'm just teasing you, Francois. We love you.
Ah, dang it.
Did you die
Funny
again?
thing, funny stories.
No, I got
Francois
pulled
can't.
in.
Francois can't come into your house unless you invite him. It's very strange.
Now I don't.
Mm.
Where'd Joe go? Oh, I still see his feet.
He's playing games on that very
I've
blown out
uploaded
stream.
his
There
pictures
he
to
goes.
WikiFeet tonight.
No!
He's already starting to collect money. Oh, clear running water hurts vampires, so I guess it can't go anywhere in Michigan. Or they can't go anywhere in Michigan.
Michigan, there's no clear running water. It's all dirty.
That's what I'm saying. They can't go
Oh.
to Michigan.
Francois is running mem test. He said, "Let's first see if the server finishes mem test downstairs."
I call that a lie. The fat cat keeps meowing. I can hear him. He's very loud.
I
Does he
don't know
want
what the
in?
hell was up with my cats tonight. Jesus. Opie came
You're
in.
doing stuff.
Yeah, but Opie normally comes in. I'm cool with Opie coming in because I get it. But then Casper came in, which was that's the weird part. And then Casper came up on. Well, Casper is super jealous if Opie's getting attention and he's not. So it didn't really surprise me. All of a sudden, he jumped up and like landed on top of poor Opie and then sat on her. Like, oh god. But he kind of bullies her.
Yeah, that's what male cats do.
Are you? Oh, you're flying. Okay.
Yeah, that's the quick way through this one.
Well, we're at 43% got bombed.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Exciting.
After you're done testing that one, you should test some other RAM.
I don't have any other RAM to test right now.
I don't believe you.
I've already tested it.
Test it again. I think you made a
Yeah,
mistake.
I mean, time has passed. The RAM could have been affected by cosmic rays or whatever. So,
It could have been
See
affected
what
by
you
whatever's
see what you
causing
get for trying to be
Casper
a
to come out.
smartass. You die.
But you're still alive. Oh boy, almost 9 p.m. Oh no.
Yes,
I know.
8 p.m. here.
10:30 here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got tickets to go get a free meal, and I got 2 tickets, so I got to find a date.
I think
Two
that's how
tickets
they
to paradise?
get you,
Where?
Trina.
where, Trina?
One place is called the One Restaurant, which I've never heard of.
So where did these come from?
They came in the mail.
Uh-huh.
Do you have to attend a timeshare seminar?
Yeah,
to
this
be
sounds like
able
a
to go?
this sounds like a timeshare or some sort of like cult.
Yeah, it's a Rosen Group Private Wealth Management.
Yeah, so you gotta go
Oh,
sit through a boring spiel and get a
You
free
don't
meal.
get a meal. You're gonna go to this thing. They're gonna give you crackers,
a
and
gift
then
certificate.
at the end, they're gonna give you a gift certificate that you can never redeem. It's skip it.
Oh well, they
It's a
had
scam.
Jiminy Toilet?
they included the menu.
Yeah.
They'll do that.
They're
Wise.
trying to bait you into going.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's 100%. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like-
don't fall for it. It's a trap.
it's like the free carpet cleaning, and then you're part of a cult. It's just how it works.
Shitballs.
Which
I was
people
all
think is a
excited
joke,
for,
but it's
like, a
actually
free
true.
steak. I was all excited for a free steak meal. I was like, damn right.
Yeah, they're not going to give you it for free. You know, it's comes
Look
with
at how bad
a
I am at these
comes
games.
with join us for this wonderful discussion about absolutely nothing, and then we ask you for your money for donations to join our cult and whatnot and what else.
Or
Well,
the
this won't be a cult. It'll be just
It's
timeshare or
aimed
investments.
it's aimed at business owners. So
Stinkerton says, I did the phone solicit free carpet cleaning. It wasn't a cult. Sure, it wasn't. You know who says it wasn't a cult? A
Cult
cult.
Members.
They just wanted you to buy a $1,500 vacuum. Yes. Did it also read your soul and tell you how much evil you had left in your body?
And suck your soul out.
Hey, Stinkerton, did you do Cutco as well?
Did you open the PDF?
It says so it says the two people who are doing it who will focus on advanced tax planning and wealth management investment strategies.
Yeah,
Stinkerton
it's-
says he's a ginger, so he doesn't have a soul.
So you're
You found a loophole. I see. You found a loophole.
So you're on the same path as my brother.
Stinkerton said, "How did you know? Get out of my life, got bomb."
God bomb's like,
But I was all excited when I opened it. Well, so it was addressed to some guy initially, and I just looked at it in the mailbox, and I'm like, well, I don't know who the hell this is. Must be somebody who lives here. But I never heard the name before. And then I looked and it said Computers of Pride, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's for me. Weird.
Somebody stole your Computers of Pride. They hijacked your company.
No, it's probably like the spam phone call I got tonight.
You actually answered?
Well, the issue is they come up, so people will. That was amazing. People will block their number, so it just shows Toronto, Ontario.
And you still answer the number?
And legit, those are people going, "Hey, I need computer repair," and they bring their computers to me. So it's hard to tell if it's one of those people or if it's a spam, or like a spam call. So I'll take them. But then as soon as I hear the pause and then I hear like the chatter in behind, I'm just like, hang up.
Yeah, I had one today. It was like, yeah,
I got
this is
jumped on me.
Rogers something. I was like, all right, I'm gone. Thanks. Bye.
Yep.
I don't really care. I hate Rogers Internet. You're not going to sell it to me, so shag off.
Yeah, I don't answer. I have my phone set up to block. If they're not in my contact list, block them. Or not block them, but go right to voicemail. If it's important,
Yeah,
they need
see,
me, they'll leave a
I can't
voicemail.
do that because, as I said, some people just have their number blocked.
Well, you can do that and just let them leave a voicemail and call them back with the legit.
Yeah, but do you know how many people don't leave voicemails?
Yeah,
Well, that's their problem.
like,
Me.
yeah,
There
but
you go.
see, you don't own a business. You don't know what it's like to have to rely on people for, livelihoods and things. It's a bit different when you're, self-employed. You have to answer the phone.
Yep.
I got a beer koozie in the mail today.
Ooh.
I actually helped my friend set up his new website and set up his new merch store. So I tested his merch store. And this is a printful. Printed me a lovely beer koozie with his logo on it.
Nice.
That sucked.
Fire.
I love how you became big just to become small again.
Yeah, I saved myself from the fire there.
Yeah,
Jeff
and then
having a
just
lovely
just
time at
happened
this
to get
level.
bitten by a thingamajiggy, a plant.
Thingamajiggy.
Yeah, it's
Trina
one of those
needs
things
one
from
of those doors.
Feed Me Leroy things.
Hey, listen, I haven't played games in a long. You are just damn there.
First time using your new mouth as a trainer?
It is.
Trina, I'll play some Doom again.
I have not had, Dana, I have not had the air duct cleaning service call in a long time.
My captain called a few times this week. Doo-doo. This is your captain calling. You've won a cruise.
Oh. I've never got one of those.
You've never got the Captain?
Trina,
No.
Trina,
I've gotten the
the
Captain.
ductwork cleaning call. Is that a euphemism?
No.
There.
Oh, Trina.
Yeah, no.
Oh, she-
They're
she-
calling
she-
you from. They call you and hi, I'm calling you from an air duct cleaning service, and then I always like to say, so which one? And that's when they hang up on you.
I assumed it was just like a, sly way of reminding you about your pap smear.
Oh, I get those letters.
Jeez.
I get those as well. I just get the letter in the mail.
Yes, that's right.
Come in for your pap smear, and I'm like,
This game has the best music of any Nintendo game.
Are you
Oh.
are you playing on a Mister?
Can you play a game for me?
I'm playing on original hardware. Neener, neener.
Can you play Blades of Steel?
Blades of Steel's all right, but there are better hockey games.
Yeah,
Blades of
no.
Steel?
Just Blades of Steel.
I'm going to play Blaster Master.
And then turn up your volume because I want to hear the opening.
One of the best. Yeah, here we go. Excellent music.
No, I want to hear fling Blades of Steel. That's all I want to hear. And then
You're
turn
gonna
the
have
game
to you're gonna have to download the emulator and do that yourself, Trina.
I failed.
You failed.
off. Okay, so
Yeah, I'm a bad video gamer.
so people were talking about this grease weasel. Pretend
Yeah.
I don't know what a grease weasel is. Tell me what
It's
a grease
a-
weasel is.
It's a device you use to archive and create floppy disks,
Okay.
like from disk images.
And I use it all the time.
I use
So
mine
you're-
a lot too.
David, is that your lightsaber?
Oh no, it's a tripod. I'm just getting the
Is
remote
that your
ready.
lightsaber, or are
It
you
looks
just
like-
happy to see me?
You see your
Yeah,
I was
shorts is
thinking
as
the
big as
same
mine.
thing.
No, I
you know,
don't have any
So, David,
lightsabers.
what are they going to do this weekend for the Coco Nation? Because what, like 95% of the Coco Nation's going to VCF Midwest?
Oh,
Well-
you're playing the Bonk's Adventure for the
I'm not
NES.
sure.
Is it just going to be? Listen, be honest with us. Is it just going to be Curtis and the news?
I don't know if
For
Mark
8
Bosley's
hours?
going to be there or not. Mark Overholzer should be on the show too because, well, he's on the West Coast, so it's unlikely he'll show up. So
Yeah, but
There should be a
I know
few
at least
people
two
left.
people on the I know at least 2 people on the West Coast that are going. So that's not really.
I love Steve. I asked if anybody want that Claris book and all the other things, and he's like, just put it with the rest of the stuff you're giving me. I'll take it.
Steve's filling up that shit
You can use
already.
it to read and make images from floppies too. Oh, cool.
If you're really nice, Guppa might build you one.
yeah, let me see if I can go find an example of what if I was to build one, what it would look like for you, Trina. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey, Guppa,
Yes.
I need a fast load cartridge. And I need it like last week.
I don't have any.
What, are you going to get
I
me
have
more?
one. No. I have one and it's already spoken for.
So,
I need. Oh, go ahead.
so Trina,
Hold
this
on,
is what. the-
hold on, David. I'll make you big.
I have a box of those Arduinos or whatever they
Okay,
Blue
fire
pill.
away.
bill pill. Yeah, the blue pill. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the blue pill, and then the board that it's plugged into. That's the adapter for the original Grease Weasel. And then, of course, I've got it hooked into a 3.5-inch floppy drive.
So
But-
you put the disk in the floppy drive.
Yep, and then there's a software package that you use, and you can read or write to the floppy.
Okay. And how does it go to the thingamajigga-dingling at the end?
USB cable goes right.
Yeah, it hooks
in the
up
end.
to your computer through USB.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool.
you can use it with Mac OS, Linux, or Windows.
But
Nice.
it's not like a disk drive. You can't
Ooh.
use discs. You can't boot from this thing. You can't like use C discs in the Finder, for example. What this
Right.
does is you make disk images with it, and then you can mount those disk images later. But you can't use it to like actively read a disk on a modern computer.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a great imaging tool.
Yep.
And
I
also,
don't.
if you watched Adrian's most recent video he did where he was testing out a 5150 floppy drive, he was using it for diagnosing and doing testing with it.
Mm.
So there's all kinds of things that you can use it for. I was just using mine the other day for setting the RPM on a drive.
I don't do that much with floppies.
But you might.
But I just can't justify the cost. That's the problem.
There's that.
Well,
How much of one of those things
a
come out?
grease weasel costs like $2 for the blue pill because they're pretty cheap, maybe $6.
Well, I was going to say the ones I got from Joe was a little bit more than that, but
you have to buy 5 or 6 blue pill programmers before you get one that works.
Yeah,
but those are
that's
also
true.
pretty cheap.
Very, very true.
All in, like a working grease weasel is about $20 in parts, and for Trina, like maybe an hour of soldering.
yeah. Well,
Oh,
if I
that's
was
not
to
as
put
bad
one
as I
together,
thought.
it would be all assembled. So
Mhm.
Well, you know how to contact me when you get back from BCF Midwest.
yeah. Well, I've got all the blue pills I got from Joe are sitting over here next to the monitor that's running on the Coco. So I just need to program it, test it out, make sure the test firmware says, yes, I like this microcontroller, and then solder it together.
Ooh.
So guess what I did today?
Mim test.
I shipped off before the stream. I shipped off 5. Count them 5,
Not 1, not 2, but 5.
but 5 IDE 2.5-inch laptop hard drives.
Nice.
To where?
This game is
Uh,
awful.
Here in Ontario.
Which game?
Demon's Sword.
What's
Oh.
with your tape?
I've never played it.
And then the
I
best
just
part,
played it and decided it was dumb.
the best part is I'm sitting here this morning, and somebody replied back to my. I got 3 desktop ID drives, and so somebody replied back to that and said, I misread it because I was just reading it quickly because this was after I got mansplained of how to like get properties up on a Windows 11 machine. Thanks. So my mind wasn't.
Windows 11.
I was still
is
kind of
your
pissed off about that.
garbage.
Like I don't mind you guys explaining like, hey, here's how you connect a floppy because it's been a hot minute since I've done it. But yeah, I don't need to be told how to find the properties. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. So I just quickly looked at the message and I went, yeah, I have 3 of them. And then I quickly looked at it again. I went, shit, you're asking for 2.5? I have a 17-inch MacBook, or sorry, PowerBook G4 completely in parts. And I was just looking at the parts today, and I had one sitting in there, and I'm like, you are lucky because I sold all 5 I had, but I got one more sitting here. I need to test it. So that's the motherboard I use. And where did I put that thing in the jiggy? It's back in here, isn't it? I have, I'm going to show you this adapter madoodle that I love. So I burnt one out. And then I went back. I'm going to change my camera.
Gupum, are you in a trash can?
Uh-huh.
Always.
Now, what are you even playing?
It's
Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
Not to be confused with Coke Dude.
So
Totally different game.
a while ago,
Cook Bear.
I had one of these gender changers.
Yep.
2 problems with the old one I had. Well, 3. It didn't have LED lights, which this one does, which is nice. So
Indeed.
the red light just comes on and stays on, and then the green light is when it's accessing the drive, so you can know when it's actually accessing it. Another nice part about this one, it actually, so ID laptop drives, I don't have one to actually, yes I do. I
I
got a
don't,
bunch
but I
of dead
do.
ones. They have a pin missing on the bottom.
Correct.
Yeah, the
In
key.
pissing. Oh wait, sorry, that's not
Now,
right.
the problem with the
Khalid,
old,
we can see your chats.
oh, hello. Yeah. What's going on? We're just sitting around talking while I do mem tests. Sorry.
We're
Mem
playing
testing
Pepsi
while I
here.
Trina
do
doing mem
podcast.
tests is new. She's never done
Yeah.
it before.
So the
Prepare for
old,
the course with Trina, really.
the old one I had didn't have that pin blocked out on it, so you never knew like which way was up. This one does. And the third problem with the old one, do not connect. So you see the bottom of it. Don't let it touch metal or it blows up.
Pepsi Man.
Can we get a live testing of this, please?
No. Yes, actually,
I got a gist.
actually, thanks to
Nice.
Jason.
Here, Ryan.
Later, Ryan.
All right.
Actually, thanks to Jason. Yeah, I can because now I can afford another one. They're like $12 on Amazon.
Oh, you know, I tried.
Stupidly dirt cheap. But yeah, so I had to get this one off Amazon, and I'm so glad I got this one because I didn't realize again. I so am happy with the LEDs and the missing or the blocked out pins, so you knew which way is top and bottom. But if anybody wants a drive that comes up as 0 gigabytes, 0.00 gigabytes to be precise, I have a lot of them. And then one sounds like a maraca. This one. It sounds like a maraca when you shake it. So I didn't even bother testing that one. I just went,
It's probably got parts of the heads floating around.
Yeah, turn it on.
yeah,
Turn it on. It's not like a lawnmower.
I'm thinking either parts of the head or like parts of the drive itself. So I just was like, you know what? I'm not even going to bother. Oh, and then I had sold 3 of them to this one guy who decided to buy them at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So my computer's going bling, 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 bling. And I'm like, why are you blinging at 4 o'clock in the morning? Like, what's wrong with you? But he bought 3 of them and then sent off a request to get an invoice sent with combined shipping for all 3. So then I was doing, if you notice behind, I'm going to make myself big again because it's my stream. If you notice behind me, this looks a little more organized, that shelf. So I had received 2 of those large blue bins full of power supplies, and somebody was asking me about if I had a Lenovo 90-watt, 20-volt power supply with a barrel connector, and they said the person that I got them from said they were in there, but I'm like, all right, fine. Monday is my day off. I'm just gonna sort through things, get things reorganized. Oh, and by the way, so the middle bin that is no longer there, but that middle bin down there,
Biddleman.
where that one is, remember how I couldn't find my firewire cables?
They're in that?
I found my firewire cables.
It's amazing what
They-
happens when you clean and organize.
Yeah, I know, right? And the best part is, I never thought of checking down there at all. They were actually buried in a bin with like an old.
Trina, you found a tool set doing the same thing.
Well, that's okay, Trina. I got to do a whole bunch of cleaning myself right there.
But yeah, so that bottom bin. So the reason that I've used the big blue ones because I ran out of room to put the smaller bins. But that bottom bin is mostly HP 19.5 volt various amps. Most of them 3.34, whatever the standard is, or 3.43. I can't remember. HP power supplies. So if you need a 19.5 volt HP power supply, hit me up. Love of God, hit me up. But yeah, I found the firewire cables. Anyway, they are now. You can roughly see there
Really,
is.
Joe?
Hold on. Over.
What?
Hold on. Right there, you can see the edge of the blue, like a blue bin. I have now labeled it Firewire, and all my Firewire cables are in there. So,
Who has a suggestion on the best RGB mod for the NES?
NES RGB from the dude in Australia whose name I can't remember.
Got it. Why is it better?
It's the only one I know of, and I've installed it like 3 times, and it's great.
Okay.
Or done 3 installs, and it's great. Easy too.
yeah, so yeah, Dana, the that ID drive, I ended up because the guy's like, "Hey, do you have any?" And I'm like, "Haha, yeah, just locked in. I found one." So I tested it. Weird part is the Fujitsu test because it's a Fujitsu drive, and the Ultimate Boot CD has multiple manufacturer the drive that, to test the drive. So I was like, "Oh, it's a Fujitsu. Let's use that one." It went through the short test, went through the long test, maybe about 45 minutes, passed both, including smart test. Sweet.
Tim Worthington. That's the guy's name.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it now.
Went to delete it 2 hours later.
10 hours later.
And I don't know why. Like, I used active kill disk, which is on the disk. Everything was set the same. Like, I don't change any of the settings. Normally a 40 gigabyte disk took like maybe an hour, like 40 minutes to an hour. So about like a minute per gig. No, 2 hours. It actually started saying, when it first started, it said 4 hours.
9 hours later.
And I'm like, sweet God, it passed the test. So I don't understand. Anyway. And then it jumped down to 2 hours, and I just kept messaging the person going, "Oh, it's going to take 2 hours. I'll message you when it's done." But then the funny part was it said 2 minutes, 39 seconds, and it hung there. And I'm like, shit balls. Did the drive just die? Nope. Active kill disk came up, said, "We're done." I was like, okay, random.
There actually is another NES RGB mod that I remember, and it was like you have to get a PPU out of a Play Choice 10, and that's like way worse to do because you're ruining an arcade board, and they're super hard to come by.
And also the palette is different.
Yep.
85% passed.
Oh, and by the way, Dana, I made my money. I'm going to be able to retire now. I made a whole whopping $5.
Yay!
That's all I sold the drive. That's all I sold the drives for.
Well, you can get some good ramen with that.
Oh, I'm done. I got killed.
I can get good ramen at the dollar store.
You get 5 of them
for less than $1.
Yeah.
It's my stream, and I'll Trina if I want to. Trina if I want to. Trina if I want to. Hey, let's recreate the picture from the thumbnail, okay?
Joe is the best at fingering the slot.
You know it.
Guess,
Oh my!
Guess first coffee is on you. Okay, fair enough. I'll buy a coffee, Dana.
Yeah, top ramen. There you go.
The best ramen is the ramen that you take and then you put other crap in.
So let me talk about the world of retro computing for the Canadians in the room as well as the Americans who are close to the border.
Are we hackers?
Boring.
Definitely not.
Oh, listen,
Sort
I've had to put up with this whole VCF Midwest crap forever. So tough.
And whose stream is it anyways? Joe's.
Wait, what?
What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my!
Hi, Trina.
Do I have the join link? Yeah, Dana, let me send you a join link. Okay.
Join what? Where? How come? Why?
I assume you mean the join link for the stream.
For this?
Correct? Yeah.
You want to join this? Are you
I
crazy?
know, right? Yeah. Sorry, I need some 500. 3.5 ID. I mean, Dana, all right. Sorry, I don't pay attention to Discord when I'm streaming, so
Her computer can't handle it.
no, I actually had to reboot today because my computer couldn't handle the website World of Solitaire. It was so buggy. And then I rebooted and everything's all good to go again. So I don't reboot that often. I actually don't.
Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, I just sent it to you on Discord there, Dana. So join when you can.
I don't see the last time this computer was. Yeah, it's been up. This computer's been online for at least 8 days.
There we go.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
What? There's a person with computer-y stuff behind him.
Yeah. Hello, hello. Oh, you must.
You should
Hello.
close the
must have
tab with the
YouTube,
stream on it.
or just mute it.
Yeah, give her the watch hours at least.
Yeah, give me the watch hours. You don't have to close
Okay,
it.
let me do that.
Oh, I closed mine ages ago. Sorry, Tweety.
I see how it is.
Yeah, I got mine on the monitor up there because, why not?
You're muted,
Hit
Dana.
like or Joe gets mad.
That
There
cat.
we
I
is
did
dead.
hit like before I joined the stream.
I don't think she's alive.
hit like
I
after
liked it
joined
so
the
much
stream.
I hit it twice.
Ooh.
Oh my!
I hit it twice. Like, unlike. Wait a second, Francois. Aren't you supposed to be in bed sleeping by now?
He was waiting for it to stop raining the holy rain. Remember, vampire burst into flames.
Does he burst into flame, or does he become sparkly?
So Dana.
Yep.
Dana, let me show you something.
Welcome home, Francois.
Oh, he's back. Well, yeah, but you're back home now, so aren't you supposed to be in bed sleeping?
He hasn't called it.
Yeah, it's not 5 a.m. yet.
He hasn't crawled into his coffin yet.
Oh goodness.
He has to wait till at least the sun starts to come up.
What? What, G? What? Oh,
I
yeah. I'm in
replaced my
trouble.
mustache. What do you think?
It looks minty.
Smells like feet.
Mm.
Yeah, no.
Change my
Hey,
camera
girl.
around.
Hey, girl.
Dana, look, here's my retirement plan.
There we go.
Retirement plan.
Canadian money looks so much nicer than American money.
It looks like board game money.
See, at least our current bills don't look
Monopoly money.
terrible. The previous ad were like offensively ugly.
Hmm.
Or maybe I should say more flashy.
Bling bling.
Oh, but let me tell you a tale. So somebody came one time. This was a while ago, several years ago now, and they wanted to buy a printer, and I'm like,
Steve, it's your cue.
and I'm looking at the chat, going, "Is Steve in the chat? What?"
Oh, you said printer.
And so they went. Then they paid me with a couple of fives and a 20, and okay, have a great day. It was after that I started looking at the fives to make sure there was a hologram on them, because they gave me a fake five, and all it was a piece of like something similar to this, but no hologram on it.
You actually received a fake bill.
I received 4 fake $5 bills.
Who'd you get them from? Just some random? or-
Some random customer that came in to buy a printer. The 20 was real, so at least I got half the money for it. But yeah, I went over to buy it was an energy drink, and so I'm like, I took 2 fives with me, and and the woman looks at them and goes, "They're fake." And I'm like, "What?"
Okay.
Because I just quickly, so now I have the habit of really looking at them to make sure that.
That is.
But that's how she told me. She's like, and then she also lined it up with like an actual 5, and it was just like a hair short. So, but yeah,
Oh, wow.
she said it doesn't have the hologram. I'm like,
Yeah, leave it up to your corner bodega persons. They know how to spot the bad bills.
Yeah.
Dimitri.
Yeah, you're gonna talk about work because I kind of distracted you at the let me in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, you
yeah.
had a good
So,
reminder. Oh man.
thank you.
Well,
Well,
I
hold
mean-
on. I'm
well-
gonna turn the camera over to the mem test because it's literally almost finished. Now I'll talk about work.
I mean, look at the terminal collection behind me. That's not even all of them. I was going to go present.
Help! I have brain worms.
Looks more like nose worms, Joe.
No, it's sliding.
I
out
know,
because
I
it's
know.
fine.
It's leaving because it didn't find anything to eat.
Oof.
Hungry
It's
brain
fine.
worms.
I need food.
Foob. I need the foob.
We're almost done. Maybe.
Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Maybe.
It's literally run over an hour.
Is that all?
So this is that board that I posted on the Discord, Dana. That's that same board that I've been using to test all the IDE drives with my gender changer because it just works. I had another board that I was like, oh, it has SATA ports, so I'll connect a SATA ID, like a SATA drive to it because it doesn't have option to boot from flash drive. But half the test wouldn't run. It kept coming up with memory errors, and then I connected everything to this board, and it just works. So, keep on using this board.
It works at work.
Especially when you have the right floppy cable.
Be quiet, you.
The one with the twist.
Now I know what it's been. Listen, it's been a hot moment since I've looked at floppy cables and floppy drives.
I don't know. It was just yesterday I was looking at a floppy drive and a cable.
I don't even own a floppy drive or floppy cable.
Where did I stick that?
Where the sun don't shine. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, you can't see. I was like, why is the tab stuck out of the floppy drive? And then I looked and I'm like, oh, there's a disconnect. And then it was the IBM Advanced Diagnostic 720K disk. I was like, oh. I should let Dana know that's there. And completely forgot until tonight.
Yeah, I thought I yanked it when I dropped you off from the club. I did yank it and then I put it back in the drive so it wouldn't get
club?
squished. And forgot to pull it back out.
Yeah, we're both part of the Queer Computer Club.
What's that? You guys want clubbing? All
Yeah,
right.
I tell you. Unfortunately, this isn't Newfoundland, so we don't club seals here. Or fortunately,
Why not?
because they're not around here.
Is
But
that
they're
blue
cute and
tack,
cuddly.
Joe?
Let's deconstruct what Trina just said. We don't club seals because we simply don't have them here. Not because it's wrong. Not because
Not
it's
because they're
morally,
cute.
ethically, completely an incorrect thing to ever do. They simply decide not to do it because we don't have them.
Yeah, but she could go someplace where they do have them.
Yeah, like Newfoundland.
Hi, Trina.
Hi, Joe.
New definition of hit it with a hammer.
Hit it with a hammer, hit it with a hammer, hit it with a hammer, gonna hit it with a hammer. Is that really loud?
Actually,
Not
this
not
time.
too bad. Yeah, the
Yeah,
before
it was
was a bit
last time it
louder.
was extremely loud.
I think the mem test is going to pass. We're at pass 100% and test is at 99%. There we
Test.
go.
Close then.
It's done.
No, it's not. It says test something percent and it's going up fast.
Yeah, it says test complete. No errors.
But it's
I don't
doing
see the
everything.
big pass on the screen. though.
That's because this is 5.01 and they didn't have that for them.
Boring.
Yeah.
You have to test it again with the new one on stream.
Uh-huh.
Trina's a failure. Everybody call Trina a failure. You're a
No.
failure.
Trina, you're a success.
Thank
a great
you.
success.
Trina, you're Trina.
Success.
That's it.
So let's talk about
You're back again, huh, Bob?
World of Retro Computing, which is taking place
Again?
again. Well, we didn't really talk about it.
We talked enough.
When are
Don't
you
do it.
not talking about World of Retro? I'm teasing. Go ahead.
Trina
So, yeah.
always gets this look on her face, complete concentration with a
You're damn right. Then I'm
sneer,
like, where
and
I
I
am.
know I'm about to get booted.
So yeah, it's taking place this year, and again in Kitchener, in a former goodies store, which apparently was like an all-in-one store. Um, there's going to be roughly 30 vendors there this year, so I might end up buying a few extra tables.
So how
Hey
many
Joe,
how many vendors are you
are
going
there
to
going to
buy
be at
completely out?
VCF Midwest?
How many vendors of what?
Just vendors. How many vendors are there going to be at VCF Midwest?
Something like 100?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you also have to understand they're in a convention center. We're not.
They're just in a hotel lobby. I mean, it's a
No.
hotel like
It's a convention.
it's not a convention center. It's a big never mind.
Convention hall.
It's
Anyway.
Part of a
called
hotel.
Schaumburg Convention Center.
Yeah, but that's not
Sir.
really a convention center. That's just what it's called.
You're not
North
right.
Korea
douchebag.
calls
I'm
themselves-
just
All right,
following
all
you
right,
with
whoa, whoa, whoa.
douchebag.
Okay. Anyway, it's
North
taking
Korea
place in
calls
something.
themselves a
it's taking
democratic
place
republic.
in something bigger than where we are. So 30 is going to be comfortable.
And Trina's going to buy out 5 or 6 of those vendors.
Yeah, I'm
like
going
she
to
did
have to
last year.
buy. Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I've been joking on the Discord. 'Cause,
Trina, you don't have enough space to buy more tables, okay? Like,
She has empty
don't.
bins right there behind her. Look.
yeah, see, all right,
Or
yeah.
money.
Like that fourth shelf up looks like it's about to crack in half from the weight.
It's a little bendy.
Don't look. Anyway, so it's taking place in Kitchener on the 14th and 15th, from I think noon to 5 both days.
Yep.
Which I don't understand the timing, but anyway, Dana and myself will be going.
Yep.
There might be one other person that we know that's part of our group that might be attending, but I haven't. You want to let Ron in? I officially
Oh, God,
haven't
no,
heard
why?
back from her because in order, like, I'm going down on Friday.
I bet you are.
I knew that was coming.
I know
Ron.
she will be.
So I told the
Wow,
person
wow.
that if they wanted to come down with me,
Mm.
first of all, they got to share a bed with me because
There you go. Yep.
Wrong
and it
verb,
starts.
Trina. Go
Say,
down.
say no more. Say no more.
right.
Nudge.
But then I also said you have to meet me here because the person I don't have to. Dana knows what it's like driving through Toronto.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're
Uh,
coming here because I'm not having this person that's graciously driving us for free, slugging through Toronto. But I officially haven't heard. I'm gonna reach out to her tomorrow and be like, "Listen, are you coming?" Or
She
not?"
was talking about not wanting to put your friend in a bind, and I didn't know about that part, and I'm like, well, if you can take transit to the train station in Burlington, I can come pick you up. Like, no big deal.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, no, my friend has. I've cleared it before. I said yes to her. I clear everything through my friend, and she's like,
Sure.
"Yeah, if she doesn't mind sharing the bed with you,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fine with me." Because her attitude was the more the merrier. So
Mm.
Trina's
enough.
got a little polycule going on here.
I tell you, don't go giving away all my secrets.
Too late. You're streaming live.
But yeah, I'm going to be.
Oh, I forgot we're not on voice chat. Oops.
Oops. So yeah, so
Whoopsie.
that will be that. I'm super excited. Again, I
Mm-hmm.
do owe Stacy a huge thank you for enabling me to go. So
Yes. Thank you, Stacy, for getting her out of her hair all weekend.
yeah,
I
What
can't
weekend
wait
is
for the
this?
5 or 6 unboxing streams after.
Oh my god.
That's okay. Just get a big Steve box ready.
well, I don't know. So the person that I got the table from is not going to be an exhibitor this year
Hmm.
You took all the stuff
because
already.
Because you
yeah,
bought
I
all
bought
of
all
his
the
crap.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So he is just going as a regular attendee. So I don't know who's. I know Retro Rewind. The only person I officially know that's going to be there is Retro Rewind, and a few others that, but I don't know their company names that are going to be there. Frank and crew will be there from Retro Rewind at the usual spot at the bar.
Bar.
But yeah, super looking forward to it. Last year it was attended by about 500 people all total, all weekend. So, which isn't bad numbers, considering it's only the third. What was last year? The third year of it.
Mm-hmm. Bar CDI bar. That's where I was today at a bar.
So, super looking forward to it. Any questions, Dana, about it?
I've been to some conventions. I saw one of the videos where they were touring it last year, and it looks like a good time. Planning to just come on in and soak it in.
Oh, and by the way, I was able to wrangle the one and only Joe.
Eric Wrangle?
Him as well. Not Eric Wrangle.
Oh, can you guys tell that Joe hasn't been
Scuzzy.
outside in a while?
Yeah, I can tell.
I have nothing to do.
It's all right.
Where
Just
did
left.
Gutbum go?
Bye.
But I have arranged for Joe and Eric Helgeson to be virtual guests this year.
Nice.
So.
Oh, Gutbum became Sloopy.
Yeah,
He
apparently.
has donuts.
It looks
There
like
we go.
cookies.
Any donuts?
Pumpkin
Oh
sandwich
no!
cookies.
Yeah, there. Yeah,
So-
it's that time of year.
So yeah, so Joe and Eric Helgeson will be on talking about Blue Scuzzy and all the fun. I figured now was a good time to get them on with all the shenanigans with the other Scuzzy.
Tina, this is so ridiculous. You should have had me on to talk about Blue Scuzzy, because I'm an expert. I would just be like, yeah, it's all right.
This is more evidence that you're trying to take over, though, and it's going to be Twerk 2025.
Yeah, because now I'm on the Discord channel too for the
Oh
organizers.
no! They let you in?
They let me in.
Heaven forbid.
Oh, happy cat getting chin scritches.
But yeah, I'm super excited. Looking forward to hanging with some great
Mr.
people.
Cooper,
Dana's one.
So
I'll actually
Trina,
know
can-
somebody this year. Well, obviously I know Stacy, but I'll actually know somebody else this year.
What? You don't know the person that's giving you a ride? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Trina,
They're
can you
just pulling
have-
up. They're just pulling up in a white van, going free
Yeah,
computers, and I'm just diving in.
You never hear about people getting pulled into like a white panel van in Canada. Everybody's just too polite.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
they
that
asked
be
me
the
to come
van
in
down by
so
the
river?
full.
Can you have Trina's World of Retro Computing be in Boston in 2025?
Please
We've got
come to
empty
Boston
grocery stores here
with the
too.
springtime.
It wasn't a grocery store. It was an all-in-one store, as I found
It's
out.
like a
What does that
Walmart
mean?
type thing.
Difference.
I mean,
They had things like screws and light bulbs and
yeah.
miscellaneous
And
other-
tomatoes.
and tomatoes and clothing and
So a
Basically
grocery
a
store.
Walmart.
yeah, think of it more like a Walmart, exactly, kind of.
Like a
Walmart's a grocery store.
I think
Walmart's
more
a
like
super
the
center, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note,
Wait, hold on, Trina. I've got the full list of everything that they sold at that place. If you're interested,
that
you
is
see
fine.
they've got Allen wrenches, gerbil feeders, toilet seats, electric heaters, trash compactors, juice extractors, shower rods, and water meters. Walkie-talkies, copper wires, safety goggles, radial tires, BB pellets, rubber mallets, fans, and dehumidifiers.
Did you get your ball peen hammer
Keep going.
free?
Picture hangers, paper cutters, waffle irons, window shutters, paint removers, window louvers, masking tape, and paper and plastic gutters. It's too far away. I can't read it.
All right, folks. On that note, I'm
She's
going
gonna
to
be
end
streaming
the
a little bit
stream.
longer.
Wait. I see a couple sticks of RAM on that table behind you that need to get tested.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
A
Thanks for
finger.
joining the stream. I'll see you on Sunday for an 8-hour one without all these crazy folks.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, and Dana, stick around.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't stay. It's a trap.
I clicked on end stream and it circled and then it didn't seem to end.
Help! My arm's getting tired.